Phew.
おはよう、リク。
Huh? Oh, you're up. Hey.
昨日は、申し訳ない。
It's fine. You don't need to apologize or anything. Nothing bad happened. Yeah, that's the problem. Nothing happened. Actually, how are you feeling? That's my main concern.
僕ならもう大丈夫だ。
There's a sense of serenity to her smile. It's not quite like the usual smile she wears, which is more carefree, but I like the smile too.
本当だよ。恥ずかしながら昨日泣いたからかもしれないね。全部君のおかげだ。ありがとう。
You don't need to thank me. Sometimes I wish I increased Noah's voice. You know, but then she gets really loud when her mind's in the gutter. But I'm glad I could help.
力になってくれたどころじゃない。君のおかげで、なんというか、今までずっと抱えていたものに区切りをつけることができた気がする。
That's great. You seemed like you were having a good night's sleep too. How would you know you were asleep too?
もしかすると、こんなすっきりした気持ちで目覚めたのは初めてかもしれない。でも、ちょっと恥ずかしい。
How so?
あんな風に泣くなんて情けないところを見せてしまって。
Don't sweat it. Everyone cries. I'm not gonna think less of you for it, at least.
そうかな。そうだといいんだけど。ちょっと顔を洗ってくる。ごちそうさまでした。
That is not what she said. Good job, localizers. She seems back to her usual self by the time we eat breakfast. At least she has an appetite. And she's not spacing out like yesterday either. I guess she's finally managed to put those things to rest. Get it? Never mind.
どうかした？
Because she had a good rest last night. Not in the sexual way, unfortunately. Oh, nothing. I slowly shake my head to answer. I don't think I need to worry about anything anymore. So I relax and finish my food. So, what do you want to do today? We could go eat somewhere again.
さすがに連日じゃなくていいよ。もちろん美味しいものを食べるのは嬉しいし、一緒に出かけるのは楽しいけど。
Not yet anyway. Yeah, in time.
僕のことを気にしてくれるのは嬉しい。でも、もう大丈夫だから。
Oh, sorry. I wasn't asking because of that or anything. I think I told you before, but I don't really want to waste my summer break sitting inside, especially since there's a cute girl that I could. Never mind.
それはわかる。でも、解決すべきことは君にだってあるじゃないか。最近は僕の悩みについていろいろと骨を折ってもらったからね。君のこともちゃんと解決しないと。
Hmm? I'm not sure what you're... Oh. My dick. I totally forgot I still can't get it up. Was it because I was worrying over her, or because I've gotten too used to it?
そうなんだけど、そんなにボッキボッキ言わなくても。
Yeah, maybe you should refrain from saying certain words out in the living room.
でも、まあ、僕の方も区切りがついた。今後はそちらに注力していこう。 というか、そもそも君の安寧を守ることが僕の使命なんだ。むしろ僕の方が抱えていたものを軽くしてもらえるなんて、これじゃああべこべだね。
You don't need to worry about that.
君が僕にしてくれたように僕も頑張る。とはいえ解決の糸口はまだ見つかってないんだけど。
Oh, I forgot about that. I thought of something, but I don't know if it'll work though. Kaguya gave me the idea.
推論？
そう考えると、もう一つの疑問にも説明がつくんじゃないかしら。
What do you mean?
あなたにも深く関わることよ、リク。
Huh?
自分の首を差し出す判断ができたなら、自分の死後についても考えたはず。憎んでも憎みきれない暴君の子供だもの。吊るし上げられるのは目に見えている。仮に吊るし上げがなかったとしても、それはそれで問題なのよ。魔王の維持は、争いを継続させたい者たちにとっては希望となってしまう。強大な魔王の力を受け継いでいるかもしれない。そう考える者たちもいるでしょう。もしくは、魔王の敵討ちの象徴として担ぎ上げられることも十分に考えられます。他にも色々あるでしょうけど、どれもこれも、ろくでもないことだけは確かよ。
So the reason he didn't have children was because it'd render his sacrifice meaningless? In that case, he could have children. He just chose not to.
そうか、そうだったのか。
I'm not sure that helps me though. He was already reborn. There are no demons or wars in this world, so I don't see why there'd be any concern about having children.
それはもしかすると僕のせいなのかもしれない。
What would that have to do with you?
僕が生まれ変わって天使になったのは以前に言った通りだ。異世界で僕が何をしたのかも。つまり戦乙女の気配がそばにある。それに反発するように魔王の意志も強まっている可能性だよ。
What? That can't be it. Are you sure you're not overthinking it?
でも実際僕が来る以前、魔王の力を抑える前は機能に問題はなかったわけだろ。
I guess. The problem started after you kissed me. Why you fussed over that? You did. That was the first thing you did. That was a kiss, right?
バカバカ！あれは使命を果たすのに必要なことなのにキスだなんて言ってたら天罰が下るぞバカ！
You did do it multiple times though. Right. Sorry.
あくまであれは人助けの一種だ。でもキスっていうのは愛情表現の一種だろ。
She's done so much more than kiss, and it still flusters her. Yeah. But we don't talk about that. I thought a kiss just meant putting your lips together, no matter the intent. I guess I was the one overthinking it. No, you aren't. She's the one overthinking it. There's a reason why she did it in the first place. It's because she didn't think anything of it before she started reading doujins. Alright? Talk about a virgin blunder. Excuse me? I never thought I'd succumb to it myself. Anyway, back to the topic. We do know that I stopped being able to get it up after you suppressed my powers. After you kissed me. What? But we don't know when it happened exactly, no? I wasn't checking if my dick was working every minute or something. What kind of freak would do that? If Kaguya's theory was the reason he didn't have children, this may have happened either way, whether you got involved or not.
それはそうかもしれないけど。
So you're saying it isn't Noah's fault that you're impotent. It's because you're the reincarnation of the demon lord. That you're... Never mind. That's unfortunate. You know, I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here with us. Yeah, Dexter is too. So even if you being here is causing this problem, I don't want you to blame yourself for that. Let's focus on how to solve it instead of playing the blame game.
わかった。そうだね。
Yeah, and we're gonna have to figure out how he'll be able to get it up fast, because then you'll be able to play through. You'll be able to see the hate scenes, and you can't have a Ubisoft game without hate scenes. Cough, cough. I forgot the name of it. God damn it. Never mind. I'm not gonna try to describe the fucking visual novel that they made an all ages version. That was exclusively an all ages version. All ages VN. Assuming Kaguya's theory was right, what do you think we could do? Somehow persuade his will to change its mind? Yeah, Parquet, that's the name.
どうだろう。そもそも説得はできないと僕は思うけど。
Is Diablo really stubborn or something?
いや、以前にも言ったことがあると思うけど、君の中にあるのは魔王の力だ。
I don't know. I don't think you can call someone who is willing to die to save the demon kind stubborn.
強く残った記憶や感情の一部が残っているとしても、決して魔王の意識じゃない。
Especially since he was willing to die a virgin. That's the reason he can't take over my body, right? So does that mean it's impossible to try to communicate with the vestiges of his memories?
僕はそう思う。
Wait a minute. Does that mean there's no way to solve this? Please say it isn't so.
それは早計に過ぎる。
It would be really funny. It would be really funny if he didn't. It would be really funny if the all ages version just ends without them solving his problem, and he just can't get it up throughout the entire route. And that'd be the case for every other route. And the only way he'll be able to solve the problem is if you play through the 18+ version.
いくら強大な力であっても、君を乗っ取るようなことはない。それは、君が主導権を握っている証拠だ。
I mean, it's kind of the same bullshit as Kakenuke in the fact that you can't play through any of the routes in the all ages version. For whatever reason, it's not like the all age. It's not like the routes in Kakenuke jump straight to fucking. I used.
つまり、君が本気で願えば、魔王の拒否を上回ることができるのかもしれない。
What do you mean? I've already been trying really hard to fix this.
それは分かってる。でも、なんというか、その。
Yeah, but that's the problem. That's the problem, Riku. I pressed the mute button accidentally. That's the problem is that you can't. The problem is that you can't get hard. Never mind.
あくまで、うにゃにで、つまり、性欲の処理ということだろ
I guess. It's a little embarrassing being told that, but she is right.
しかも確認のためだ。 半信半疑なところもあったはずだ。
Yeah. I just check on it from time to time and give up pretty fast when nothing happens. Yeah, from time to time. At least once a day.
そういうことではなくて、心から好きだと思う相手がいて、その人と、
Okay, yeah, you're cooking at the moment.
子作りしたいとか、愛し合いたいとか、セクチュしたいとか、そういう気持ちで満ちることが重要なのかもしれないということだよ。
Is that really how they solve this problem? Is that really how they solve the problem? Surely not. Right? Because, like, the first time he did it, the first time he figured out he couldn't get it up, he was very intent on wanting to jerk off. So, like, you know, I sort of understand what you're trying to say. Is it because sex is better or whatever?
だから、一つ確認させてほしいことがある。君には好きな人っているの？
No, why would you ask that? Huh? What? Did you hear me? Did you hear me when I was talking to myself this morning?
今朝？
Nothing. Oh, never mind then. Just forget I said anything. Her perplexed reaction probably means that she has no idea what I'm talking about. Why am I so jumpy? No need to panic now. Noah, of all people, would never be able to fake sleeping while hearing me essentially confess to her. I mean, yeah, she has no reason to.
好きな相手という存在が重要になるかもしれないだろう。
Ah, of course. I guess that's... Is that why he's able to get it up in other routes without Noah's help? Yeah, you might be right. It's funny because that... It's funny because that is standing right in front of me. But if I had the balls to ask a girl out, I wouldn't be someone... I wouldn't be someone who's never had a girlfriend before. Well, are you sure about that? What if you'd get rejected every time you tried to ask a girl out? You'd still have the balls, but none of the girls you asked out liked you.
でも、よく考えてみれば、相手が誰かまで僕が知る必要はないね。
What are you talking about? You're meant to be his guardian angel. Of course you're meant to. Of course it's your business. Well,
それに、好きな相手が重要かもというのも、僕の推測でしかない。だから、ひとまず、好きな相手というのは置いておこう。それより先に、他の可能性を探ってみてもいいのかも。
he could have had Mikuni. I mean, yeah, it'll lead to the destruction of the world, but still. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? I was about to bring up Mikuni because I don't think... she's kind of right when she says that love being necessary is nothing more than a speculation, because I doubt Riku loved Mikuni and he was still able to get it up then. Right? Or something. So maybe it's just sex. Like what?
これまでしてきた練習にしても、今まではマナの制御とか、目的はいろいろあっただろ？そうではなくて、純粋に気持ちよくするとか。
I'd say lust is necessary. Yeah. But here's the thing. He would still feel lust when he wants to jerk off. But I guess not enough to get him hard. Also, probably should, you know, have this conversation not in the living room or the dining room. They're connected.
気持ちよさで魔王の拒否を跳ねのけてしまえばとか。
So, what exactly do you have in mind for this? She walks out of the room with a determined look on her face. Here I am, all alone. I pull out my pants in shame and sigh. I'm so dumb. It's not Noah's fault at all. It's mine. Well, my feelings. I know I can't run from them. I was so nervous because I like her. It feels like I'm forcing my crush to do something she's uncomfortable doing. It just fills me with the sense of guilt. That was a jarring transition. Yeah, here's the problem. I don't think Noah's meant to be here. He just said that he was alone. Here I am all alone. But Noah's here. You have to do these things in the right order. I wouldn't feel so guilty if we had mutual feelings for one another and wanted to touch each other's bodies. Man, I didn't know I was such a romantic. Anyway, it just seems wrong. It feels like I'm taking advantage of the situation. I need to come clean and let her know about my feelings. Why'd I try to tell her back there? Why'd I try to tell her back there? I was naked and she had my dick in her hands, for fuck's sake. Am I an idiot or what? Probably. Actually, wait. Are humans and angels even, like, allowed to be together? Well, he used to be human. You know, even if she was an experiment baby. A lab rat, a test subject. One of those words. That's something I need to figure out first, before anything else. So with that in mind, I don't know, I feel like a human and a Grim Reaper would be more jarring than a human and an angel, alright? You can't exactly find a flirting guide for angels on the internet. Maybe I find just general advice for confessing though. I pull out my phone and type into the search bar, how to ask a girl out. Her sprite is still on the screen. That makes what he's saying funnier. Yeah. A plethora of articles with guides show up. Let's see. Choosing the perfect place and moment to tell her. No, I need to know what comes before that. Oh, this seems like it might work. See, here's the other thing. Noah's sprite was overlaid, was over the transition layer. Right? The transition was behind her. And here's the thing. I feel like they used the transition as a way to delete every sprite on the screen. Especially in this instance. But because her sprite was over top the transition, they didn't delete it. Oh, this seems like it might work. She's still here.
まずは相手に意識してもらっているかが重要です。
Please tell me that when they transition, her sprite is still on the screen.
異性と意識してもらわないと、その後の進展もないでしょう。
Or at least have it so that when Noah actually comes back, she just overlays the sprite. But this sprite doesn't actually disappear. Well, that makes sense.
二人きりでデートはできますか？その他大勢の中の一人では告白する準備ができているとは言えません。十分に距離を縮めてから告白することをお勧めします。
A somewhat special relationship. I'd say we have that. Maybe I'm good to go then. I mean, I'm not sure anything we've done together counts as a date. as a date, but I feel like she'd say yes if I asked her to go on one with me. It's her mission to protect me after all.
連絡すればちゃんと反応はありますか？連絡に対して返事がない場合、あなたへの興味が薄い可能性、もしくは他に本命の人がいるかもしれません。まずは告白よりも先に信頼関係を構築することをお勧めします。
Also, Riku already said this before. There's no advice for dating angels, but he's already in a weird situation that this advice is 50 like only half of this advice would count, because he doesn't have a reason to message her, because she's always around when he wants to talk to her. I mean, she does reply to all my messages. Then again, we're housemates. She's still here. This is getting nowhere. This isn't about angels and humans anymore. We're already living under the same roof. We're not just friends. From her point of view, I'm the reincarnation of someone she killed in her past life. Imagine how useless this advice would be in Amani's route. Or Amani's route. Oh. A lot more useless. It'd be very useless. No silly internet article is gonna be able to help me with this. I'd have to be insanely specific. Like, our relationship's way too bizarre already. You know, maybe if he played Love Hina. In that game, all of the romance options live with you, right? So, you know, why doesn't he just go down the world God only knows route, where the main character is an expert at dating sims and he uses that knowledge to bag girls? I mean, there's a lot more stuff in when it comes to what he does in the show, but you know, that's the main gist of it until he actually starts dating one of them, you know, and you know. But I guess there was one decent bit of advice. She needs to see me as a love interest. How do I do that, though? Do I even know what she thinks of me? Well, I think she's decently fond of me. At least I hope so. You know what, Riku? You know what game Riku should play to become an expert in dating angels? Angelic Chaos Reboot. Either way, sitting here agonizing over it won't do me any good. Guess I'll go make lunch. Oh my god. She's still there.
あまね、ちょっ
No.
といいかな。
God damn it. I was hoping that a character would overlay the sprite, and they just got rid of it.
はい、どうぞ。あまね、すごい声だけど、もしかして今起きたの？
Did you pull another all-nighter, Amane?
そんな感じだけど。
Is it because you were just about to go to sleep?
どうかした？うん。勉強がしたくて。そのための教科書というか、資料を貸してもらえないかと。
I don't think dojins count as research material.
勉強？資料？私が持ってるものなら構わないけど、何の勉強？それは、だからいつもの同人誌なんだけど、いつものとはちょっと違うものが読みたくて。 ほほう、具体的にどういったものをご所望で？それは、男の人をだね、気持ちよくさせるコツというか、テクニックというか。
That's most dojins. Most dojins show you a snippet of techniques to make men feel good. You know, a lot of. Never mind.
ハレンチだというのは分かってるんだ。でも今の僕に必要なのはハレンチなのかもしれないから。ハレンチが必要ってどんな状況よ。何のためにそんな勉強を？何のためって、それはだから、そんな必死になるなんて、まさかお兄が強引に？嘘、ガチで？やりやがった、あの野郎、やりやがった！いや、違う、それは違う。決してリクに強要されているわけじゃないから。僕がリクのためにしたいんだ。落ち着いてくれ。そうなん？ノアちゃんがそういうのなら。いや、でもそれはやりすぎでしょう。そもそもお兄が立たないのって魔王のせいなんだよね。テクニックとか関係ないのでは？そう考えていたんだけど、決めつける前に確認をしておくべきだと思ったんだ。
Is that why she's looking for specific research material, quote unquote? You know, what is that why she's looking for specific dojins? she's looking for dojins where the main character can't get hard at the start, so the girl has to coerce his you know what until it eventually gets hard, and those are the techniques that Noah's looking for.
リクの中で快楽が魔王の力を上回れば現状打破の可能性があるかもしれない。快楽で魔王を上回るっていうのもすごい話だな。まあ試してみることは重要かもしれないけど、いやでもいくら使命だとしても嫌なことは嫌って言った方がいいと思うよ。分かってる。でも僕は嫌だと思ってるわけじゃないんだ。マジ？変なのかな、僕は。
Boundaries, says the Brocon. Listen, she stopped sending him those pictures a while ago.
変って言えば変だけど、あくまで一般的な常識で言えばね、何事も例外もあるとは思う。というと？まあ、パッと思いつくのは恋かな。ノアちゃん、もしかして好きなの？お兄のこと。そんなことは。
Oof. Good thing Riku wasn't here to hear that.
そうなのかな。僕はリクのことが好きなんだろうか。聞かれましても。でも否定じゃなく逆に聞いてくるってことは何かしらの自覚があるんだよね。それはリクと一緒にいるとホワホワするんだ。ホワホワ？
ハレンチだって叫んでる時の、ほわーではなく
Okay, I'm going to...
バックログ画面だ。
I'm making an executive decision here.
設定画面だ。
Especially because... It's too consistent now.
僕の名前は白雪。
She's a lot quieter than she is louder than base level, you know?
ではない。そうじゃなくて。胸の奥の方が暖かくなるんだ。ほわほわーって。まるでリクのぬくもりが僕の中に分け与えられるみたいに。おー。どう思う？これって好きってことだと思う？
思う。
即答された！
むしろ他の解釈が成り立たないというか、なんか聞いてて恥ずかしくなっちゃったよ。
そっか。やっぱり僕はリクのことが好きなのか。
This scene is as funny as when Haruka asked Sora for advice on how to bag Kakeru. Well, here's the thing. It's funnier with Sora because we, as the player, know that Sora loves Kakeru to an obsessive, shall I say, point. You know, with Amane, unless you've played through her route, you know, I don't know if Amane has a crush on Kageru. I mean, it's a bit obvious, but you know, I don't know if it's to the same extent as Sora, right?
今の話を聞く限りではそうとしか思えないけど、あくまで私の意見だから。
Who knows? Maybe Amane is also sneaking into Riku's room and taking pictures of him while he's asleep.
周りの意見に流されながら自分の気持ちを確認するのはどうかと思うよ。
It's funny with Sora because it's hinted that Haruka kinda knows or at least suspects Sora's feelings towards Kakeru. I mean, you know, that makes sense.
分かってるつもりだ。多分僕の中でも答えはあったんだと思う。ただ受け入れてなかっただけで。僕はリクのことが好きだ。好きなんだ。
Alright, pack it up, boys. They both like each other. We just need to wait for the confession.
好きだからリクには元気になってほしいし、そのために僕も力になりたいと思う。ほわほわさせてくれたぬくもりを与えられるだけじゃない。リクに少しでも返せるようになりたい。だからさっき言ったハレンチな勉強というのも僕の意志なんだ。僕はリクを元気にしたい。
You mean, get it up.
元気にしたいって下ネタじゃないよ。決してそういう意味ではないからね。
See, this is why I had Noah's voice quieter. Right? I added it a 65 instead of 75 as it is now because of these moments. Like, why can't you have more of these moments so that I don't have to justify increasing your volume because you're having more of these moments where you're too quiet. Like, sometimes even quieter than the music.
ああ、はいはい、わかってる。そんな茶化すようなことは言わないってば。
そうか。誤解されてないならいいんだ。
Like there.
く僕はリクのことを考えると体がホワホワする。一緒にいたいと思う。楽しそうにしてほしいと思う。
わかった。ノアちゃんが自分の意思でそう言うのなら、私が口を出す必要もないね。
ありがとう、アマネ。
で、さっき言ってた勉強のことだけど、
どうかな。男の人を気持ちよくさせるための資料になりそうな同人誌ってある？
そういうハウトゥー本は持ってないかな。触手が動かなくって。
ちなみに実はアマネがテクニシャンという衝撃の事実があったり。
What? No. No, she just buys a lot of dojins, alright? And plays a lot of Erage.
ないない、あるわけない。私彼氏とかいたことないし、テクニックどころか本物だって見たことないよ。
Yeah, we know, because you want it. Because you want to be never mind. I was gonna say you want to see Riku's, but I'm trying to combine the three things. You want to be Riku's girlfriend, you want to see Riku's dick, you want to have sex with Riku.
普通に同人誌に載ってるような内容だとダメなの？例えば、
Don't say a name, and if you do, I hope I don't recognize it.
例えばこんな風に手でシコシコさせたりとか。
This is some weird ass research. I'm gonna be honest.
お兄だって童貞だよ。いや、多分だけどさ。でも彼女とか作ったことないのは間違いないし。
Yeah, and you would know, wouldn't you?
童貞のお兄ならこれくらいの刺激でも十分じゃない？ノアちゃん？
実はもうしてるんだ、それ。
Yeah, a simple hand job is not enough.
なんて？今なんて言ったのかな？
実はもうしてるんだ。こうシコシコじゃないけど指でスリスリって。
マジかよ。まさかの手こき。ノアちゃんの方が経験豊富だったとは。
What are you talking about, Amane? You've never even seen a dick in real life. Quote unquote, real life.
違う、手こきじゃない、経験豊富じゃない。
でも指でスリスリはしたんだよね。お兄のを実際に見たんだよね。
Yeah, unlucky, you know.
それは
なら私よりも経験豊富なのは間違いないよ。そんなことまでしてるなんて。お兄とノアちゃんってどういう関係なの？
And in the common route too. Yeah, she saw it in the common route.
どうって別に普通だよ。
There was a whole scene and everything.
普通の関係なら指すりもしない。
そうかもしれないけど、改めて報告するような関係ではないんだ。
まあ、そっか。なんせ好きかどうかで迷ったりしてる段階だもんね。はい、質問。ノアちゃんがしたのって指すりだけ？こんな風に手でシコシコしたりとか、舌でレロレロ舐めたり、お口でグポグポしたりとか。
Are you guiding her to go further than she already has, bro? Or like...
なんで 擬音で言うの？
なんとなくこの同人誌でも使われてるのが目に入ったから。
Or are you like trying to live vicariously through Noah?
どうなの？してるの？してないの？シコシコレロレログポグポ。
Don't do the sound effect again, alright?
そんなことしてない、まだしてない。
Fucking little little.
それはつまり今後そのようなご予定が？
そういうわけじゃないけど。
まあそっか。そこまでするってなるとノアちゃんも覚悟が必要だもんね。
Like Uta trying to live vicariously through Kururu? Yeah. That was a weird thing they did. I mean, out of the girls, right, Kururu was the closest body type to Uta.
僕の方はまあ、
So it was the only... Well, no, I feel like she also tried to live vicariously through Ale, you know, especially since they live together.
僕の方はって？
リクのためになるのなら、
そういった覚悟も持ち合わせていると。おお、まさかそこまで覚悟完了とは。でもそれならなんで指すりしかしてないの？
それはリクが今日はもういいって言ったから。
Yeah, because he's a pussy.
僕の指すりがあまりに気持ちよくないから、これ以上は無駄だとか思ったんだと思う。
お兄がそんな反応するとは思えないけど、むしろ逃げたって方が納得できるかも。というか、ガチで逃げただけなのでは？
逃げたとは？僕の気持ちに気づいて逃げたってこと？
ノアちゃんが勉強しようとしてるのはエロいことなわけでしょ？そういうのは好きって気持ちの先にある愛情表現の一つっていうか、知り合いとか友達でするものじゃない行為。
それは、そうだね。
特殊な事情のせいでなし崩しでそんなことをすることに引っかかりを覚えてるのかも。お兄はお兄で悩んでるんじゃない？
リクの力になることは僕の意志だよ。
その意志が天使としての義務だとしたら、お兄も素直に受け入れづらいというか、天使って立場につけ込んでるって罪悪感を覚えたり、無理をさせてるのかもって不安になったりとか。
なるほど。天音の言わんとすることは分かったような気がする。あくまでリクの心の問題であって、僕の技術云々ではないと。
それが長年妹やってる私の見解。だから、今必要なのは、関係をはっきりさせることじゃない？
関係？
天使と魔王の生まれ変わりじゃない。白雪ノアと谷風陸の関係。それがわからないから、お兄もどこまで踏み込んでいいのか測りかねている気がする。
Okay, we get it, Amane. You've read Riku like a fucking book because you've been you've been spying on him a lot more than a regular sister should be spying on on her brother.
ノアちゃんはお兄のことが好きって認めたわけだけど、 その先についても考えるべきなのかもね。
先って？
恋人になりたいとか、結婚したいとか、セックスしたいとか。誰かを好きになったら、そういう気持ちも普通にあるものだと思うけど。
そうかもしれないけど、気が早い。まだそんな段階の話ではないし、その話題は先走りすぎ。違うよ。先走りというのは決して変な意味では。
Uh-oh. It's happening again.
わかってる。それはわかってるから。でも、天使だと処女じゃないとダメなのかな？そういえば、そもそも天使って人間と恋をしても平気なの？
僕も初めての経験で前例はないけど、問題はないと思う。リクを好きになること自体は禁忌を犯すものではない。もし禁忌を犯しているとしたら、こんな風に漫画を読んでいられる状況ではいられないはずだ。
Yeah. Manga. Not doujins, manga.
恋がタブーなら、こうして悩んでる時点で天から何かしらのお達しがあるはずってことか。なるほど。ともかく今は、ノアちゃんは自分の気持ちをちゃんと自覚することが重要だと思う。
No, here's the thing. Love Meow reads manga. Noah reads doujins. That's the difference.
ってなわけで、同人誌じゃなくて、こういう普通の少女漫画を読む方が参考になるかも。
そうか。ありがとう。じゃあ、読んでみる。
さて、あとは。お兄。
As for Amane, she's gonna go cry in the corner because she knows she knows Riku likes Noah. Oh, you're up. Want something for lunch? We're out of frozen stuff, so I was just gonna whip up some fried rice. I could make some for you too if you want.
あんがと、お願いしよっかな。
No problem. We don't have any cooked rice, so I'll have to wash it first. I think Noah will probably be fine with fried rice too, but I should ask just in case. Hang on a minute. When he said fried rice, I thought he was gonna pull rice out of the fridge. Fresh rice is not used to make fried rice. Alright, this is Uncle Roger mode. You do not make fried rice with rice you cook on the same day, okay? That's not how it works.
でも今はそういう話がしたいんじゃなくって。
Day-old rice, exactly. You need something? I opened the fridge to get the ingredients I'll need while talking to her. He said he opens the fridge. There's still hope, right? He said he still talked about he's still talked about washing it. He also said he doesn't have any cooked rice, so never mind. I was coping. Only one egg left. I guess I'll need to buy more now.
お兄さ、好きな人っている？
Talk about out of the blue. Huh? I close the fridge and turn around. It doesn't seem like she's trying to make banter with me. The intent of her question leaves me completely stumped. What do you mean? Where's this coming from? I don't know about you. You're my sister for the record.
はあ？んなことわかってるし、気 キモ。
This is her way of masking her jealousy. That she has for her jealousy of Noah. Oh, relax. You're the one who asked.
むしろお兄の方こそ、まさかとは思うけど、妹に欲情とかしてないよね。
You're not horny for your big brother, are you? What? Hell no.
ふーん。なら誰に欲情するの？
Okay, pause. Go back to the last question you asked. Not this one. The one before that last question. And the one before that. The first question you asked. I don't know what you want me to say. Where are you even going with this?
ノアちゃんが悩んでた。
Okay, don't out her. Noah. Why her? I don't think she'd appreciate us talking about her behind her back.
お兄も関係してることだから。というか、お兄が原因だし。ノアちゃんが私の部屋に来た。お兄を気持ちよくさせるために、同人誌でセックスのテクニックを学びたいって。
Once again, don't snitch, okay? That's... What?
自分にテクニックがないから嫌がられたんじゃないかって。お兄さ。
Well, that's not why I... Wait, back up. Let me explain. I wasn't forcing her. I mean, I know it looks wrong from the outside, and I should have probably stopped her, but I still wasn't making her do anything.
わかってる。セクハラだとか脅迫だとか、責めに来たわけじゃないよ。
Then what is this about?
だから最初に言ったじゃん。お兄、好きな人いるの？
Okay, good. She did go back to that question. Oh, that makes sense now.
まあ、お兄も考えてるなら、今更私がどうしろとか言うつもりはないけどさ。
Yeah. I know what you're trying to say. I'm not gonna drag it out.
ああ、そう。ならいいや。
Sorry for worrying you.
心配ってほどじゃないし。ただ、なんていうか。簡単なすれ違いで変な雰囲気になるのは、そばにいる者からすると歯がゆいというか、やきもきするというかさ。まあ、それだけ。
I know. I'll make sure to do this right. I'm a man, and I need to act like it.
男と言うなら、こうなる前に決めといてほしかったよね。
Well, the problem is, he's in a bit of a predicament. Unintended. That, most guys his age wouldn't be in. Touché. I just don't know what to do, okay? I needed time to think. I wasn't going to tell her I loved her with my pants down. Not in a million years. I'll do something about this before it gets any worse. I promise. Could you, get the rice cooking?
それはいいけど、お兄は？
We're almost out of eggs, so I'm gonna go get some and ask Noah to come with me.
いってらっしゃーす。
Noah, are you here?
リク、どうかした？
I'm making fried rice for lunch. With fresh rice. That fine by you?
あ、うん。何の問題もないよ。むしろありがたい。
Okay, I'll make enough for all of us. We're almost out of some stuff. Almost out of some stuff though. So I was gonna go shopping. Wanna come with?
もちろん構わないよ。 遠くまで行くの？
Nah, I just need some eggs. We just need to swing by the supermarket. Once we leave the house, the hot summer rays immediately beat down upon us. Under normal circumstances, I'd dread the prospect of sweating my ass off in this unbearable heat. Of course, it is still miserable, but I'm more focused on Noah right now.
大丈夫？
What do you mean?
今日も暑いからね。必要なことだとしても、リクはやっぱり嫌なんじゃないかと思って。
Well, I'm definitely not thrilled, but I can manage. You being here makes it at least bearable.
そうか。
Honestly, sorry for dragging you out here with me.
構わない。リクと一緒なのは僕も嫌じゃない。いや、嫌じゃないというか。とにかく問題はないから、気にしないでくれ。
Also, don't confess during a shopping run. All right, at least go out on a date first. All right. Well, that's good to hear. By the way, you mind if we take a quick detour?
それは構わないけど、どこに？
Just down a different road to the supermarket. It won't take that much longer. The sunlight hitting the asphalt makes it way hotter, so I want to take a more shaded route.
ああ、なるほど。わかった。
Let's go. I proceed to take her hand. Come on. Oh, I'm just doing this so you don't get lost.
迷子って近所だよ。
Well, you never know. Do you not want me to?
いや、問題はないけど。
Alright then. I walk off, holding firmly onto her hand. I'm so nervous. We've held hands before, but I'm freaking out way more now. Why is this happening? She can't possibly know how fast my heart's beating, right? I'd die of embarrassment if she knew. An endless number of concerns pop up into my mind. The tension and anxiety are causing me to sweat much more than the heat itself. Actually, this might work. Maybe I could use it to make her aware of how I feel about her. Excuse me? I wonder what she's thinking right now. I shoot a sidelong glance to gauge her reaction. But she's walking next to me, her head lowered. The height difference makes it near impossible to evaluate her expression. Though I guess I've never been good at reading people's emotions anyway.
一体どういうつもりなんだ。手をつなぐのは初めてではないけど、僕にも心の準備というものが。
That's not what I meant to press.
手汗。僕の手大丈夫かな。汗かいてネチョネチョしてたり。そんな恥ずかしいことになって気持ち悪いとか思われてたらどうしよう。本当にどういうつもりなんだろう。こんなことされたら胸が痛いくらいにドキドキするじゃないか。もう天使をこんなに苦しませるだなんて、天罰が下っても知らないぞバカ。ドキドキして胸が苦しい。でもほわほわもして、やっぱり心地いい。こんな風に思うなんて間違いない。僕は君のことを。
It's holding hands. Calm down, you two. Listen. I can't even excuse it. Because they're meant to... It's so childish. But they're meant to be like they're in high school. God damn it.
何そんなじっと見られると困るんだけど。
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
面白い？面白いとは？
You were being really expressive.
おかしな顔だったってこと？
Yes. No, I don't mean anything bad by it. I just enjoy watching your facial expressions change.
そうなのか。笑われているわけじゃないのならいいんだけど。
Also a weird compliment. I'm not. I mean, it is fun. I enjoy being with you, so I can't help but smile. But I'm not trying to make fun of you, I promise. I wouldn't laugh at the girl I'm... This is not... I wouldn't laugh at the girl I'm in love with. You're cute no matter what you do. This is the worst confession. This is the worst way to confess.
そうか。ならいいんだ。よかった。ほっとしたよ。
What?
今何かおかしなことを言わなかった。
I don't think I did.
そうかな。僕の聞き間違いだったのかな。僕も頭の中でいろんなことを考えていたから混じったのかもしれないね。
Maybe.
早とちりしてしまって申し訳ない。
No, it's fine. I might have worded that in a confusing way. Let me make myself clear. When I said... You didn't need to clarify. When I said the girl I'm in love with, I was referring to you.
なんだ、そうか。確かに今度のは分かりやすいね。そっか。君の好きな人はノアって人なんだね。そっか。君の好きな人はノアって人なのか。なるほど、なるほど。
Okay, she might be a bit dense. And also coping.
ノアって僕なのでは？
Who else? Are you okay? You've got a few screws loose.
僕の言葉、それを言いたいのは僕。君は一体
Oops.
何を？
Like I said, the worst way to confess, I'm in love with you. There are a lot of other ways you could have done this better. I love you, Noah. It seems like she wants to say something, but the words won't come out. She blushes fiercely as she struggles to speak. I love Shirayuki Noah, and no one else. My heart threatens to burst out of my chest as I give voice to my feelings. I feel an intense anxiety and impatientness as I wait for her response. But at the same time, I feel free now. It's liberating to finally get these feelings off my chest. Maybe all I needed was that little push Amane gave me earlier. What? The little push of, Noah likes you too, so there's no problem with you confessing. You're not going to face rejection if you confess to her. What a push. But the primary reason I wanted to confess was simply because I couldn't keep my feelings bottled up any longer. My love for her is much too strong. This morning, You asked if there was any girl I liked, and I couldn't answer because the very girl herself was the one asking me.
そうだったのか。
I was just feeling nervous and ran away. I had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with you doing a bad job of pleasuring me or anything. Stop bringing that up. I promise it wasn't your fault. And I'm really sorry I didn't clear up that misunderstanding sooner.
僕の方こそ変な勘違いしたみたいで申し訳ない。
Well, I should have realized how it came across to you. But, whatever. You don't need to feel guilty or responsible for what happened this morning. That's all I wanted you to know.
無理だよ。そういうわけにはいかない。君の安寧を守ることは僕の使命なんだから。でもそれ以上に君の力になりたい。だって僕も君のことが好きだから。
Cool. And there wasn't anywhere else that would have been more appropriate for you to confess to each other than in the park. Noah.
好きだよ。僕も好きだ。好きだから君の力になりたい。君のことをずっと考えてしまうんだ。そして君の力になりたいんだ。困っていたら力になりたい。落ち込んでたら元気にしてあげたい。天使だからじゃない。魔王の生まれ変わりも関係ない。
Right, now let's go get those eggs. No, here's the thing. Here's the real plan. They're stalling so that the rice can age. So that when they come back, it'll be... Never mind. It's still not day-old rice.
君のことが好き。だから。
Wow. This is the first time a girl's ever told me that. I don't really know what to say.
なんだいそれ。言い出したのは君の方じゃないか。
Yeah, I was probably just thinking to myself. I wanted to get my feelings across to you. I was so nervous I never even considered how you'd respond. Or maybe I was just trying to not think about it. But I'm really happy to hear you feel that way about it. So happy you can't imagine it. Yeah, happy to hear you feel that way about it. So happy you can't imagine.
僕も嬉しい。一緒にいるだけでホワホワするのに。もっと嬉しくなってホワホワするくらい。
All what?
いや、とにかく僕は、いや、僕も君が好きだ。好きだからこれからも一緒にいたい。君のそばで一緒に生きていきたい。
Me too. I want to stay with you. I love you, Noah. That you didn't say it. You didn't say it back.
どうかした？
Sorry. I guess I'm just relieved. I didn't even realize I was so tense. Don't worry though, it's not your fault. I've never done anything like this before, and I, didn't prepare in advance or anything, so I was afraid I might have screwed up or something.
何も言わなくていいんじゃないかな。
Huh?
僕はさっき天音の部屋で漫画を読んだんだ。少女漫画。参考にするならこっちにしろと言われて。
What happened in the manga?
無理に会話はしてなかったように思う。
Oh, well, I guess too much talking can ruin the mood sometimes.
会話せずにキスしてた。
What?
キスをしてた。
He did?
うん。キス。
Stop bringing it up, I know what you're implying.
人助けのキスじゃなくて、愛情表現のキス。
Yeah, take a hint. I'm at a loss for words as I stare into her eyes. I feel my body heating up as the mood grows awkward. I'm too nervous to speak. Okay, so take the hint. And she maintains her silence too, though she doesn't look away from me. And I gulp instinctively. Oh, hang on. A situation where no words are necessary. Noah.
何？
Close her eyes. It's a downright miracle that I managed to keep my voice from cracking. Noah didn't answer. She simply closes her eyes. She actually did it. I can't chicken out now. Seeing her waiting there for me makes my mind go blank. It's a lot less cinematic than I was hoping. I gently bring my lips to hers. Don't be too pushy now. Don't make it weird. Restrain yourself. Like, they don't even have a different background. It's the same background. They just put a PNG of the CG over it. Okay, I get it. Damn. Kissing feels so good. She's still doing it somehow. It was just a simple touch of the lips, but it felt out of this world. I want more. I want to kiss her more. Maybe get a different background. The best CG in the game is in Noah's route to make up for it. Okay. She looks up at me longingly, then closes her eyes again. Seeing the willingness in her actions, I'm unable to hold myself back. We press our lips together, with more force, only letting go to breathe. We gingerly get accustomed to the feeling of each other's lips. I can't stop thinking about how incredible kissing is, as I feel the softness and warmth of her lips. She's still doing it. Sensing her struggling to breathe, I stop. Whoa, that was dangerous. I swear I was about to stick my tongue in there. That'd be too much for a first kiss, right? Plus, we're in public.
ほら、やっぱりだ。
What?
以前、魔王の力を抑えるためにしたのはキスじゃなかった。
But yeah, you didn't even know what a fucking kiss was when you did it.
だって本物のキスはこんなにドキドキするもん。それにこんなに気持ちいい。
Yeah, I agree. That means this was our first kiss.
キスだ。キスしたんだよね。 スがすごくて、なんだか頭がクラクラしてきたかもしれない。
I know what you mean. I think I feel it too. Why don't we go find somewhere to eat, somewhere to rest?
呼吸系
I didn't mean a hotel. I mean, like, I did make a joke that they want the rice to get older. I just meant a place where we can sit down and relax, while Amane tends to the cooked rice at home, waiting for you to get your eggs. Not. Never mind.
そう。わかった。
The eggs.
でも、手は繋いだままがいい。
From the store. Nowhere else. Sure. I take her hand again. This time, as her boyfriend.
リク、
Yeah?
これからもよろしく。
Don't even mention eggs now, no telling how Noel will interpret it. That's the joke. That's the point. I love you too.